Oh my gosh. Yeah, just a frustration. Just to feel like we played 8 really, really good innings. I mean, we left too many guys on base, but just to come out again and be down 10 runs in a heartbeat. I don't know if I've ever seen that once, let alone twice in 5 games or whatever it is. So it's really difficult to play the game when you're down 10-0 in the first inning. So we just got to pitch better. And again, it's you show flashes of Nick Vieira did a great job. I mean, through the first pitch, you got to give up a hit, and then he went 5 2/3 of hitless ball. And again, it's a lot easier to pitch when it's 10-0 if you allow it to be. If you just worry about executing pitches and not worry about the score or who's on base, then you're able to put together zeros. But we're just struggling to do that out of the gate. Obviously, the last 2 games we've been really good on the starting pitching, but really other than that, we've really just given up way too many runs and put ourselves in too many holes, and we got to get better at it.
You kind of feel like deja vu. It's a Saturday game. It's the first inning. You can't get an out. It's just like a repeat. I mean, it's a heck of a coincidence to happen like that back-to-back weeks.
I know. Again, I don't know if I've ever seen it once, let alone twice in 2 weeks. So, again, no game is the same, and I don't know how much of it is here we go again. But like, if you don't want it to happen again, just go out there and put your foot on somebody's throat. Like, you just got to grow up and figure it out. Like, it's not that difficult to want to make a difference. You know what I mean? Like, to change the narrative. And so whatever the reason is, we got to be better.
How big was it to have Nick Vieira come out there and pitch for as long as he did? Because I believe this is a career high for him.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. Saved some guys in the bullpen for tomorrow. Able to eat up innings and do a good job. But again, I'm also sick and tired of watching guys come in and it's 10 runs and look like they're Roger Clemens. Like, you want to be Roger Clemens and do it every time from the first pitch. Like, and again, I'm proud of Nick. But at the same time, like, we got to be able to pitch like that when the game's 0-0. Just too many opportunities guys are getting and pitching well, and then when they get put in moments that are bigger, they just can't do the same thing. They can't duplicate it, and that's a mental game of not being able to go out and practice the same way no matter what. And if you pretend that the score is 0-0, then it shouldn't be a big deal. And when you get put in big moments, you should be able to continue to do the same things. And the game doesn't change no matter what the score is. Whether it's 0-0 in the first or 10-0 in the fifth, the game doesn't change. Like, it's about executing pitches. It's about getting, swinging at strikes and taking balls and then playing catch. Like, it doesn't change. And we talk a lot about that. And that's a frustrating thing to think that the score dictates how we're able to execute.
Ben Vespi pitched a week ago. What's his status? When do you expect to see him again?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's was a little sore this week, so we just kind of been backing off a little bit. So just trying to get him fully healthy before we let him go.
So last time out, you had Stagliano come in relief of Vespi when you had that run. This time you had Marlowe. Can you talk about what the situation is like for a guy coming in during that first inning when things were going on?
Again, like, it shouldn't be any different. I mean, Cam Crane comes in with the bases loaded and nobody out and gets out of it without giving up a run, gets a double play or and then a strikeout to end the inning. Like, if you just go out and worry about your executing pitches, it doesn't matter what the situation is. Like, you have a job to do. Like, obviously, I don't expect every pitcher to go out with the bases loaded, no outs, and give up 0 runs. Like, that's that. But I also don't expect to not get an out or to give up 4 more runs. Like, execute. If you give up a sac fly, you get a double play and give up a run or 2. Like, that's going to happen. But the only way you can do that is just going out and worrying about your job, execute the pitch, not worry about the situation, not make it any bigger than it is. Do your job, trust the people behind you, and attack. And so again, Cam did a great job of being able to do that and come in. So it's no different in the first inning. Like, I don't want to hear about, like, well, I didn't think that was going to happen. Like, if anything, we should have learned last week that, like, hey, be ready to pitch whenever your number's called. And that might be the 5th hitter of the game, and it might be the 85th hitter of the game. Like, you just be ready when your number's called and then go out there and execute pitches.
What do you want to see from Cam? Because he's getting the start tomorrow.
Yeah.
Big game. Rubber
Yeah,
matchup.
yeah, huge game. I just need to see him to kind of just relax and be him. Like, I mean, again, I don't think we've not seen for more than one. I mean, last week, first inning, it looked like Cam Leiter, the guy that we have kind of touted all year, and just keep executing pitches, and if you get guys on, like, just do your job. And so, hopefully he's getting more comfortable, and we'll just go out there, attack. He had a great week, great bullpen. Really like where he's at mentally. Really have spent some time this week just trying to get him prepared, and just go out there. And it doesn't mean you're not going to give up hits. Doesn't mean you're going to be perfect. I just need you to go out there and be the guy that we saw all fall, and we saw in the preseason.
All 3 runs came, of course, courtesy of Ben McCabe, who got to add 2 more to his home run total for 40 on his career. Have you seen a power hitter like him in your coaching career before?
Yeah, I mean, but again, Ben's just worked really, really hard. He's been able to do this his entire career. He's worked really hard. He cares. He's a great teammate. Obviously old and has a ton of at-bats. And this isn't anything shocking. You just see him. He's hit double-digit home runs now 3 years in a row. So, I mean, this is. You got 10 now, right?
Yeah, 10.
10. Yeah. So double digits 3 years in a row. I mean, that's not easy to do in college. But for a guy like him, who's really just been a big part of our program, I'm happy for him, but not shocked at all.
Certainly was quick, though. I mean, we're not even halfway through March yet, and he's already at
Yeah. I mean, he's done a great job. But again, that's when you work hard and you're prepared and you're just ready to go when somebody throws a ball that's in your hot zone, and you got to take advantage of it. He's done a great job of, when people make mistakes, he hammers it. So proud of him and glad he's on our team.
What was your message to the team tonight, and what do you want them to take with them from tonight and tomorrow?
Well, I mean, we've just prepared for this. We talk all preseason about how important Sundays can be, and we practiced this last week of winning the first game and losing the second, and now we just got to come out and, again, we played really, really well from the second inning on, so we just got to do a good job of coming out from the first pitch, executing, and being ready to go, and we got to show some fight tomorrow.
All right. Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys. Appreciate it.